Good afternoon. I was about to say morning. That would be incorrect. I feel like this is the 4th week in a row that I've said those exact words, Micah. But at the same time, we are here. This is the biggest game for CSU in the NECC season. This is the previous season runner-up. This is the previous #1 seed who is having some internal problems. But besides that, this is a game for CSU to really lock in on.
I have a feeling that they are really going to struggle, but overall, we are in for a really good game.
I mean, CSU did end up 2-0ing against Ohio Northern, and then what happened?
No joke.
No joke. Yeah, Adcast. Oh no, it's Nad. Oh my god, it's Nadcast, isn't it? Yeah, Nadcast. What? We're going into the map? Hey, you don't need to tell us, you can just transition, we can react to the transition to sit down. Yeah, but Tiffin has, again, they've had some internal problems. I believe they've benched a couple of their players for some alternative players. We have beaten Ohio Northern, and Ohio Northern has beat Tiffin. And we are starting here on Split.
So by power scaling rules, we should have a pretty good chance against them.
I hate power scaling rules.
Oh yeah, I despise them. I just like making fun of them all the time.
There's nothing I hate more, in fact, than power scaling. Actually, that's not true. I don't much appreciate, not to get political, but yeah, racism is pretty bad. Racism and sexism, they're not very good, you know.
Yeah, those are pretty worse than that. The power scaling rule.
I don't know.
Okay, alright.
Power scaling's pretty bad. All coverage on mid here. It feels almost mandatory when you're playing on Split. And look at this, they're pulling out the Clove again. They really do believe in it.
Yeah. Guiding Light is gonna find someone. I don't know if they heard Cypher's footsteps, but but it seems like they might have.
This is what I think is so interesting. Because this really does mean that he believes in it. And it didn't look great last time they played it. Nice flank here from YU. He's going to get 2 for this one, and the spike has been grabbed. Frenzy in his hand.
YU has control of the spike for now. Jumping down. Up, reloaded at the wrong time.
I did like that little bit of noise he made to try to bait them to come down, but that reload really was inopportune. Fode will fall as well. It's just Nugget now.
He was able to pick off the spike carrier, so they have to go back for him. Viper Molly covering the spike.
Beautiful flick there from Nugget. It's only him, though. 70 HP is less than ideal.
30 seconds left.
Both players are in the same. Actually, Nugget does have advantage with the gun. So unless Mosley can pick up a better gun, Nugget should have the advantage.
As long as the Nugget's able to play range, he will be quite happy. And that's a triple kill clutch from Nugget, rather.
Yep, he was able to see Mosley's shoulder, and he knew exactly where he was going to peek from.
Fantastic pistol round for them. That's, again, 3 kills from Nugget is like real good looks there. Nugget really has been a consistent every match performer. Every single time they play, like, he comes in and he wrecks house. He does a really solid job almost every time, it feels, for CSU. The bonus round now for CSU as well. Look at this. YU's even been able to buy up to a Phantom himself, and Nugget
with your favorite gun, the Outlaw.
I don't even have to say it. Don't even have to say it. I just think it's so consistent. Maybe not so much on Split. The sightlines don't support it as well.
Yeah, there are quite a few walls that they can hide behind. He's gonna peek and see the Cypher. He's gonna get hit by the Guiding Light.
His own teammates. That.
Why are you running up? Nugget's gonna pick one off. And Nolf's gonna do the same.
I mean, I said I don't much like the Outlaw. Seems as though it was a wrong opinion to have. Sheriff there from Titans finds the first kill for Tiffin in the bonus.
Guiding Light misses.
A-site is completely locked down almost. Tiffin.
Tiffin does have control, but YU is gonna pick off the Cypher.
Critically though, they still kept the spike at the end of the day.
True. Their initiator is creeping around because they know A site's open, but Nugget's watching the corner. Didn't have the reaction time, but isn't looking, but he's able to pick him off because of the no shields.
That is the thing. Like, the Outlaws, I always say it, but it's because it's always rings true. It's just a better op in a lot of these situations.
Tiff and Sky in a bad position. Trailblazer knows where they're at. And that's going to be why you coming in. Unfortunately, he gets hit by the guiding light, so he's unfortunately able to unfinish the kill.
Still a 3v1. This will be a miracle. Yeah, the Bulldog will do the job justice. Doing the dirty work for them.
A little bit late there. Two Nugget.
So they'll do like building up to that Viper's Pit a little bit sooner. He's 2 points away. Even if he just gets 1 kill in this following round and 1 death, should still be able to get it. Can we get a quick tab check? Full shields almost across the board there for Tiffin. This Outlaw's going to really struggle this round.
Now having to hit 2 shots, except on the Cypher, who is still one-shotable.
Or a headshot, but obviously not.
Yeah, more likely you hit the body shot.
Not the best with a scoped weapon to require a headshot to find value, but we've seen in the past teams have made it work with the Marshall.
Yeah.
Dropping smokes.
Gonna be a push on the A, using Trailblazer to clear out the stairs.
Lime didn't even shoot a bullet there. That's incredible trigger discipline for him there.
Taking advantage of the Trailblazer's near side to keep his presence hidden.
Like this from Fode.
Peeking around. Unfortunately, with only using a ghost, wasn't able to get the kill. Wyu is able to trade him out though.
And mid is alone there for Tiffin, and now A site will be beginning to be pushed in, but B has been again cleared out. This Viper for Tiffin has been sublime at clearing out these sites solo.
Unfortunately, this time doesn't seem like Nugget is aware. Is watching the flank.
On that right side, the Stinger does the job well enough.
Tiffin is going over to the cleared B side though. While everyone else is on A.
I mean, surely they've got to get an idea soon, and there we go. The rotate begins.
Yep.
So, far push here from the Viper. Lime got to check his corners.
Lime wasn't checking hard enough. Let's see if Nugget can get the headshot. Oh, if he is able to switch off to the Phantom, dodges the blind.
Little 3v3 retake. I say that it becomes 2 on each side. Noth's not with the clutch gene right now. Maybe Nugget still has it from that first round. He's got another. Will he find the last? Gets some decent damage, but not enough to finish the kill. 5 HP. All that remains, Seekers. Doesn't do a whole lot, but the shot will do the work. Disposing carts, rather.
Unfortunately, missing the Molotov, wasn't able to get the damage.
Still, it's a solid round there from CSU. Was the bonus from Tiffin. They were on a light buy. They had, I believe they had a Ghost and a Stinger, and then the Outlaw, and then 2 rifles, so still playing it close when you're very far down.
Like it's gonna be another push on the A though.
And this set for it here, see, there's 3 people on that site. And we got Duelist, our Viper, and of course our controller.
Wyu is it? Oh, the operator! I didn't even notice that.
Op online. Yeah, before Outlaw's a better op, but at this point, the op is the better op.
Careful.
Yep, the immediate presence of the op is enough to cause the entire Tiffin team to back up.
Now they're looking for mid at the very least, and Nos is locking this one down.
Also waiting for someone to get a little too aggressive. You know someone's there.
Flash in, that's the TP, not able to find the flick fast enough. Nos falls. Oozie's his way in through B site. That's a good shot there from Fode. Will he get another? No, he goes a little bit too far, swings too hard. And Nuggets on the backside, but he's not checking the right corners. Showstopper now. Seeing if he can find that Cypher, shoots it around the corner, and there it is. Finds the bullets, finds the shot. 2v2 now.
Spike planted.
Paint shell's going out.
He dares swing. He swings into the op. Phantom now grabbed though.
Out of charges. The disappointment in her voice.
Unique frustration. That's a good spam kill. Lime.
I'm not looking at the right. Oh, no, he didn't go into a smoke. He's watching it for someone else to come out.
Comes on that flank, and they didn't check the right corner. Disposing carts wins the last one, doesn't find the clutch there. Cleveland State, the Vikings, strike it back. Only one ultimate on the field right now, and it is Nugget with the Viper's Pit. Don't know if that diffuse orb, or ult orb rather, ended up mattering in the end. Oda's actually really low right now. He's gonna have to go for the Guardian here.
Trailblazers are going out. I don't think it's spotted, but the smoke is gonna cover one of them crossing over.
I saw that.
And the teleport, guiding light blinding, so he has to back up.
Quick scope, doesn't find the shot. Not an easy one to hit, to be fair.
Yeah, and since his opponent had a shotgun, it's not exactly. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Because YU's gonna get the kill.
That's insane, but this Viper's Pit is going to be so hard to play into. They can spam through it all they want. Lime actually finds one, but the Bucky there for Titans, they have a fight plan and they know to execute.
YU was taking some pop shots, so is the Nugget trying to find if they can get some damage or get the kill. Unfortunately, YU is going to get taken out, and then they're going to get no theft.
It's not an ult you want to play against in this kind of situation, where the Viper's Pit is making it so hard to push in, and you gave away an op as well. And they need to start pushing. This spike is ticking.
Unfortunately, another headshot.
Enemy remaining.
So Nugget was able to get one. Time is counting down, though. Oh, wait, they all got him. They got it.
Yeah, they have plenty of time.
I didn't even notice.
I say plenty of time, but 146. Not a lot.
Yeah, I knew they got it, but I also knew they wouldn't have that much time left.
Cave Troll Aura was doing a really solid job there, like holding down that side angle. Got 2 kills with just a Sheriff. That's why I always say it's the ultimate light buy weapon. But this will be another full buy round here from Tiffin, presumably. Should be as well, you know, even on both sides. But now CSU is built up to their own Neural Theft and their own Viper's Pit. So that situation we saw from Tiffin that was so dangerous is now reversed.
Combining the metal with the paint shells, trying to get an early kill.
Metal, of course, because we all knew this and it didn't take me 30 seconds to try to remember. I haven't been thinking about it this whole time, actually. Metal is the smoke, Ruse is the, sorry, Metal is the vulnerable, Ruse is the smoke. And then, Not Dead Yet is the ult, and then...
Pick me up. Oh,
pick me up. Pick me up.
Yeah.
Here.
Tiffin is quite spread out right now. Nugget was able to take advantage of Titans not looking at her.
And quite sluggish here from Tiffin this round. They don't want to make too much of a mistake, but matter a whole lot when you give up 1 kill.
Their controller. They lost one of their controllers. They are going to slowly creep back towards A, though.
I think Fode faintly heard some of those footsteps, but it could have been from his teammates.
Well, he definitely knows the Omen's there now.
Don't check the corner, you see what happens. Knots is over there. He's found a second. Will he be able to find more? He swings up, doesn't even need to. He'll find a third, but Lime was there to back him up. 5-1 now.
I'd say that was definitely questionable, because they had mostly cleared it out with his paranoia. So why didn't they check the corner?
Just in case. I mean, it's a real oversight on that one, but...
Yeah, yeah, like why didn't they check the corner after Mosey used paranoia? Because it was specifically for that. It was obviously specifically for that corner.
I mean, maybe they didn't hear any walking, so they didn't think that anybody, or didn't hear any running, rather, any jumping or anything like that, so they didn't think anybody would have stayed in that corner, had the gall. But if there's any team that has, you know, it's a bit of a cliche at the CSU cast that we say, if there's any team that can do this, any team that can do that. If there's any team with gall, it's CSU. And now they've got 4 ults to play with that gall. Not Dead Yet, Viper's Pit. Both of them And Seekers as well, very on the nose names now that I think about it.
Yeah. It's funny how they always get called cabbages despite being jellyfish though.
The Seekers?
Yeah.
Oh, they are jellyfish, aren't they?
Yes. You didn't notice that?
No. I thought they were cabbages.
She brings animal carvings to life, not vegetable carvings.
Well, they're both life related. Well, why would they be jellyfish and not like... Well, I guess there's already a bird and a
Yeah,
dog.
she has a bird. She has a bird. She has a
dog.
I don't know where the healing comes from, but yeah, the Seekers are jellyfish.
Axolotl, perhaps.
Another Minecraft reference.
No, axolotls, they regenerate their limbs.
Right here.
Then why can't she heal herself? Line with the trigger discipline is able to find one.
That was a really good trigger discipline. Well, the utmost of patience. Nugget holding down this corner.
Nugget with the off angle. It almost pays off. Unfortunately, Cave Troll is able to get him though.
Yeah, I remember casting that one at land. It's a hard one to read. Cave Troll Aura.
Cave Troll does seem to be really good with the sheriff.
Yeah. Might as well buy that for the rest of this and just save every other moment. But why you?
They have the information. Oh, yeah, they're in spawn.
When did they even find their way over there?
Cause B was open. I don't think anyone was on B, so they just legit just walked through B instead of taking it. Okay.
See, I saw that they were on Defender's side, like Defender spawn, and I thought I was just like on something. I thought I was just tired.
But see, I didn't even look at the map until the Noah theft. Doesn't matter though. CSU is gonna get the win with only losing two.
Like, I thought I was just Valorant stupid for a second. Like, I saw them all on the top part of the map, and I was like, oh, that's probably just me. And that was like a minute ago. That was like 70 seconds before now.
Reset button. Stay alive, please.
Okay, yeah. They had to have gone through B, and instead of taking it, decided to go for A.
Which is very strange. Extremely strange, because they had a very
had
opportune
B,
plant. They had the spike with them as well, as I'm not mistaken. But they're just addicted to A so far.
They did actually, yeah, because they were already in the spawn by the time Noah theft was used, which means that was at least a solid like 10 seconds maybe if they were slow walking.
I mean, again, they had been in there. Like I was saying, like they had been in there for at least a minute.
It is gonna be a push on the mid though. Wyu is able to find one with the vulnerable and the K with the paint shell.
It's
Actually, it could have been the vulnerable too if they got hit with the molly, but I don't think they did.
very strange how often we've been seeing paint shell kills this game. I feel like that's the second one for Wyu.
Wyu's gonna get hit by the paranoia using the blast pack to knock him back. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the kill.
Yep,
Showstop coming out. Unfortunately, he can't get the trade.
That's not good on that one.
Nugget sees Mosey, hears Mosey. He's gotta heal the teleport. Mosey is coming back. Nugget's getting pinched. He's able to get a headshot.
And that's the spike as well. If he's able to hold this down, he's gonna be feeling good. Swings up, tries to get that head tap, but he circles Mosey's brain.
Spike is down on B and is unfortunately now it's a 1v3.
Yeah, Lime has to push forward, has to get some kills. He'll find his one. That's an ult for a gun at that point.
Tiffin does have the Noah theft back online.
Built that up pretty quick, it feels, for Titans. I think he's been getting some of these ult orbs. I think they've been kind of feeding them up to him.
And he also, like you mentioned, been popping off with the sheriff.
There.
So he can obviously hit his headshots with it.
And now it's going to be a full buy round for Tiffin. Cat. Although if CSU can force a site with his Viper's Pit, they're going to feel... Heck, they could even force mid, potentially, because Tiffin is really, it feels pressured mid consistently here.
Trailblazer is going to go out. It does find the Cypher wire. They are going to back up, actually, yep. Not playing into it.
Is aggressive from Line. Titans punishes with how much HP remaining? I question thee.
What gun was Lime using?
The Phantom.
That should have...
That should have killed.
Yeah, that should have killed.
Could it have been a wall bang, perhaps?
No. She was not near the wall. I'm confused.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was weird.
That wasn't like that kind of range, was it?
No, it really shouldn't have.
Lime's probably just as mad as we are.
Yeah, Lime definitely should have got the kill there.
Blast back forward, and Knott's unable to respond, but YU finds his own responsible blast back, doesn't go as far as he may have hoped. Swings up, takes down the Viper. It's 3 for him now.
He did hit his head on the ceiling, but he was able to get the kill anyways.
Caught one.
Tripwire exposing the Omen, and he's gonna walk teleport right into the headshot.
Why destroyed?
There we go. Fode cleans house. Old man, precise, like a dagger, like a needle.
Cave follower with the sheriff again.
I mean, this is the round I feel like I'd be most scared if I was CSU almost. The way that Tiffin has been playing with those sheriffs.
Every round, I'm pretty sure Cave Claw has at least gotten 2 with it, I think.
Every round he's had it, he's gotten something with it, but... I mean, this has been an excellent half from CSU. There's 2 more rounds in it after this one.
Blinded.
Really getting light. Gives a bit of intel.
YU is going to be walking into 3 people. The smoke's barely covering him.
This is so greedy from YU.
Trigger discipline. Unfortunately, he was able to get the kill, and he's going to blast back out.
I mean, the one-time trigger discipline isn't perfect. Like, it's not the ideal situation is when, you know, your teammate is blind.
YU does know Mosey was on B site. Unfortunately, he's now in B spawn. Nolf's getting 2 of them, though.
That's ridiculous. That is just obscene right there.
Mosey's the wrong timing. Nolf's going to get killed.
Player standing.
The Phantom. It may not be a one-tap to the head at certain ranges, but I mean... It's still a rifle, still hurts quite a damn bit.
Still an auto rifle. Gonna deal damage.
Planted.
We've seen clutches before from CSU. Let's see if we can see another one.
Panel on A is quite a bit better if you can play to the range.
Watching his flank. Both of Tiffany's last remaining players are in the same corner, dude, in a high and low. Oh, no, they're just standing. Unfortunately, Nolf wasn't able to get the kill. He was close, though.
Thrifty claimed. Well played round from Tiffin. These two have been dealt enough damage in the past few rounds where this might be a bit of a damaged full buy. I don't know if they can get like everything they want here. Yeah, look at this. Gonna be Light Shield and Guardian from Knots.
Yeah, it's gonna be a forceful. It's gonna be a forceful buy on the side of Tiffin with 2 of them going broke. Mosey is being a little selfish with his wealth by the seams of it. Having 4,200. Or maybe he did buy. Maybe that's why they're broke. I don't know.
He just had all the money.
Trailblazers are gonna find one of them. Actually, you might have seen both of them. Spike is down all the way in, not all the way in their spawn, but it's still in their spawn.
Pretty much a side spawn.
Yeah. Tiffin's playing pretty slow. Guardian Light's gonna find someone. Seems like Omen's going back for their spike now. They just look like they might have decided on a site.
They're kind of sampling each site right now as well as mid, seeing what looks best. And if you ask me, I'd say that they're looking B.
Again, might be getting into an engagement soon. 4 of them walking towards him. Unfortunately, Titans is gonna pick off line.
I think he should have popped the Viper's Pit right then and there, right here and now.
Unfortunately, it's a little too late now. Almost the entire team. YU's gonna find one, and Nugget's gonna find another.
They get the plant down, but it's a 3v3, and CSU still do have the potential here. I want to see this Viper's Pit come down.
Let's see. Unfortunately, YU didn't have the ammo to get the kill. The Viper's Pit now would be unfortunately now there's a trying to get the wallbang damage.
Surprised it didn't go through. It's now just a 1v1 Viper versus Viper, Pit versus Pit.
Nah, Nugget's saving his pit. And unfortunately, the decay is going to be enough to equalize the fight.
I have to question that decision there from Nugget. It felt like they had to have popped the Viper's Pit there.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like a no-brainer. Like, granted, we have the third-person perspective, but there were multiple times where I was like, all right, now they're going to do it. All right, now they're going to do it. All right, now they're going to do it. And now you're forced into a light by round. It's the final round and a half. It's not an ideal situation by any means. I have to question that. And obviously, like, I'm a garbage player, but still, I have to question that.
Me and Ty aren't exactly the best Valorant players, but as soon as I saw two people, I will pop Viper's Pit, and that looks like, it looks like they're popping it to Force A. Either Force A or Force Mid.
Yeah, I mean, they still have 3 players on mid, hoping that Lime can hold the line on A solo at the moment. It's a beautiful guiding light! YU tears them to ribbons!
YU now with the showstopper. North is gonna prevent the. Oh, never mind.
Watching the angle at the very least. Oh, they might be overheating. It looks beautiful. It looks good.
YU can get the ace, and that's what it looks like he's going for. It gets no one, unfortunately.
Still playing a ton of time. Movement shooter who holding this line beautifully. But now that Viper's Pit, I think it's gone out.
Yeah, Nugget left it, but now he's watching the angle. He's gonna go over the ciphers, and unfortunately taking out his gun at the wrong time. Gets the headshot, but doesn't kill. Seeker's going out. YU can still technically get the ace. Unfortunately, both players not having their gun out at the right time.
And that felt like a very questionable decision there. Just having your knife out, swinging out into the wide open space that is B, that's very questionable.
The metal actually did hit Cypher by the seams of it. Unfortunately, that's going to be a headshot from the opposing cards.
It's been very questionable. They may be 7-5.5, but it was 7-2. They lost 3 subsequent rounds to things that did not feel like they should be losing. Very questionable from CSU there. It might be early morning jitters. It might be, big match jitters. I'm not sure exactly what's causing it, but it doesn't look great right now.
Yeah, it's going to be 7-5. CSU is in the lead, but Tiffin isn't that far behind. So a comeback is plausible.
Cat. El Gato.
There it is.
El Gato.
Nugget is going to be looking like he's going to try to clear A.
I think now if there's anything that I can surmise, it might just be that CSU, they ain't living up to the legend.
YU did eat a paranoia, so he had to get forced back by a bit. Both teams just spamming through the smoke, hoping to get some damage.
This one smoke is just like a brick wall for them. I think like A is looking wide open. A, like if you're willing to.
Unfortunately, Fold is gonna get taken out by the frenzy headshot. YU is forced to run away now.
Still a question as to where he will push what will be swung on. He'll hold on B right now. On mid, rather.
YU on his own trying to get some kills. Unfortunately, he's getting pinched and about to die.
There we go. Titans finds that. 3v5 now, but still. Starting to feel discombobulated right now, CSU. Cave Troll Aura walking down the site almost solo, and there we go. Jump shot there from Titans clean. 7-6 now. Looking evened up if they can secure this bonus.
Seems CSU might have gotten a little cocky. Starting to hurt them.
Perfect time on the pause. Absolutely perfect time. Like, you have a bit of time to talk about this. Like, what's going on. I think a little bit of this might come back to that Viper's Pit kind of biting them. Like, not necessarily literally, like, in gameplay, but I think mentally. Like, yeah. The fact that he didn't pop the Viper's Pit, it's so clear even to me as a commentator who, granted, I've seen high-level Valorant play for quite a while, but I have not played high-level Valorant ever. The best I've got is I played with a Immortal player one time. But I think when you make that big of a mistake, when you make that big of a blunder, you start to think about it and you start like playing a little bit worse. The team maybe flamed him a little bit on accident. Maybe they get a little bit frustrated. But now I think that this pause is perfectly timed. It lets them regain their footing. And it also ices out Tiffin a little.
Yeah. CSU does still technically have the lead, with Tiffin being 1 round behind them.
But again, this bonus. It'll have to be a thrifty. It's necessary if they want this round.
Going to be another push on B. Paranoia, so he knows the general location of the Omen.
Grab that ult orb. And I think that there's an opportunity to push here, but I mean, with that player on Heaven, it might be a little bit difficult. That will be the ruse to help get them entry. Nos there with the right click. This is looking good. CSU up a player. They're up 2 now. And they have got weapons.
They have actual guns that will actually do a lot of damage.
And not just a bunch of classics. They managed to get onto site and get control with just a bunch of classics, granted. But, I mean, they finished the round with a bunch of classics.
And the final kill came from a classic. That certainly is going to be good for the mentals.
Yeah. And bad for the mentals of Tiffin, to be sure. They're going to be able to buy up to a Bucky and a couple Sheriffs, but still, CSU will basically get a full buy going. That is... I mean, that's just a great way to... It was a 4-round win streak there for Tiffin. They went from 7-2 to 7-6, almost brought it back to even. But losing out on a bonus like that, now CSU have gotten themselves a bonus themselves.
Trailblazer going out. Gonna clear the lower part of A.
There's not looking like a whole lot of players in the backside of site, so you get a free entry, and YU has found himself in a bit of a pickle, but a pickle that he is happy to be in.
It seems like they put a lot of trust onto Cave Troll or not expecting for an entire team to fast push like that.
Yeah. I do like the fast push there, but it's going to be 3-3 now, 3-2 now, 3-1 now. Only a single player remaining, it's just this Omen.
And he misses the shot, which leads to Foe being able to finish him off.
A bit nerve-wracking that round perchance. Tiffin almost brought it back, but CSU were still able to lock it down and lock in, and look at their money. A lot of money.
Yeah, they definitely... and based off how they're setting up now, they're putting a lot of trust onto Cave Troll Aura. But it looks like CSU is going to do the exact same. Timer pause? Oh, there's a timer pause.
Yep, tech pause. Looks like there's something wrong with the sky over there. Sitting in a defender's rather spawn. Might have a mouse issue, might have a keyboard issue.
Yep, sometimes the game just likes to die.
Yep, I love it.
Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. here. Right here. Right here. What about when and stuff?
And it returns the game. CSU actually has Seekers. I did not realize that.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I've got your trail.
And there goes Seekers.
Found one.
Quick use of that ultimate.
It's gonna be another hard and fast push on the A, and this time Cave Troll Or isn't alone this time. As we can see, the Disposing card's gonna pick off line.
And Nugget gets his one, but that's all he'll get, and they trade him out for it as well. It'll be the plant. No theft as well.
Like is down, so Tiffany is now on a time limit.
We got Trailblazer. That's the neural theft, and with that Cypher, we'll push Fode.
Unfortunately, he's by himself, and there's not much a Cypher can do on the retake.
Especially not alone. Especially into that 9-7. That tech pause seemed like it did a little bit more than handle their machinery. Looking good for Tiffin.
The secret hidden second timeout. Just being able to just having your computer die.
Yeah. That's the ultimate way to improve at video games. Have your computer crash, force the enemy team to pause. Not BMing, obviously. You know, even if that was against the rules, I would still respect it. Because, like, what else are you going to do during a tech pause other than talk about the game?
Yeah. Trailblazer did go out. Didn't seem like it found anyone. CSU's Trailblazer now going out, clearing out middle. Unfortunately, Mosey is going to take out Fode.
You know, that there is at least one player watching this, but I don't think he heard two guns.
Boombot finds someone. Unfortunately, Wayu's going to peek out with the paint shells, not knowing where the Boombot was exactly pointing to. Nugget was able to take out Titans. The Boombot just barely misses. And unfortunately, that's going to be the headshot from Knight.
Yeah, CSU feel sufficiently iced out after that. 2 ultimates to 1 now. The Seekers... I really don't think... I know it was a couple rounds ago, but I want to bring it back up. I really don't think those Seekers were used quite... the word I'm looking for.
Effectively.
Effectively. I was going to say optimally, but that is a better word. I don't think it was very effective use of the Seekers. And CSU feel like they're playing with a bit of nerves right now.
Yeah, Tiffin is, although they have the advantage, Tiffin is still just one round behind them. So it's a pretty close game. Got a jump peek. Guidelight's gonna find one.
Really wants to get those Seekers online with as little risk as possible.
That's gonna be Tiffin popping the Viper's Pit on middle.
There.
CSU playing a little slow now.
Nobody's on A right now. Showstopper now. Double blast pack forward. Checks his corner, sees one, and ends one. That'll be the site taken.
Isn't gonna escape unscathed, but thanks to Sky, he is gonna get healed right back up. Nugget is able to find Titans.
Laying on the heat a little bit heavier now. CSU keeping themselves present.
K-Troll or not clearing his corner is gonna get picked off by Lime.
I don't even know if he could have cleared that corner. I think he just had to try to hope and pray nobody was in there. Nobody would swing on him, but at the end of the day, they did. They were.
True, he also could have used his Cypher Cage.
That is true.
One enemy remaining.
They swing up. That's a trade there. Fode finds the last one. They know where he is, but disposing cards is still putting in the work, but close round.
Nugget.
Seven health.
Nugget a little risky there, jumping onto him. Almost lost the fight too.
And if he did lose that fight, Fode was not set to follow up with him. He was just a little bit too late. It could have been the round with a fast enough flick, with fast enough mouse.
Looks like it's going to be another B push from CSU. Actually, okay, yeah, the spike is on B. I thought the spike was in the middle for a second.
Toxins going up.
Does kind of look like it.
Here.
But Nugget and Fode pedaling up a little bit do.
Here.
That's what the visuals.
Screen down.
Yes, since the thing gets highlighted yellow, whoever is currently spectating. Titans is unfortunately gonna get fold, but it's gonna immediately get traded out. So still game's even. They're gonna creep back towards middle now. Actually, maybe go for A.
I'm thinking so. I mean, they will have to make sure they can break through B or mid first, but
The Ruse is gonna cover the zipline area. Unfortunately, they don't know anyone's there.
Last player standing.
what on earth? Knight with 3. Suddenly, the spike has been felled.
Knight's gonna find 3 of them. It's just Nugget, and he had to shoot the Trailblazer, so they know exactly where he's at. Everyone's conversion. Look, Nugget's about to get pinched.
Crazy player clutch.
Toxin screen down.
The clutch gene 100% activated with that one.
You see him do a 1v3 before. Oh, he's gonna take some damage. 1 health.
We see him clutch, but I think that 1 HP might be a little bit too little.
Literally anything that does actual damage will kill him now. Unfortunately, he's walking straight into a crossline. Sightline.
Putting himself in an unfortunate situation.
Not much he could have done there with only 1 health.
And this really is approaching, like, where it's, like, concerning for either team. Like, Tiffin are naturally going to have the mental advantage in this situation, given the fact that they've brought it back from 7-2, now it's 10-9.
It's concerning for both teams. It's concerning for CSU because Tiffin is starting to come back. It's concerning for Tiffin because if they keep on this pace, they're going to lose. Because they are still a point behind, so they won't get the overtime if they keep trading wins.
Their defense has admittedly been stalwart. YU walks right into the trap wire, doesn't pay enough attention, and he will fall to it. Lime swings up, he'll pop his ult.
And Lime, unfortunately, with only a submachine gun, isn't able to get the kill.
Player standing.
And with that Showstopper as well, Fode is the last player. He's only got the Sheriff. Showstopper, yep, that's a bit too much. Doesn't hit!
She missed. A little too low, but it doesn't matter. It gets the headshot.
Yeah, I mean, both teams, I think, have won. Alright, it's been 8-2 for CSU, and now it's 8-2 for Tiffin in terms of, rounds.
CSU starting to worry a little bit now that they're no longer a point above. They do have to worry about them keep trading wins because then it's going to go to overtime.
And coming into this, I'll say CSU was extremely confident, perhaps too confident. Fode was saying, we beat Ohio Northern pretty handily, Ohio Northern beat them pretty handily. But now Tiffin has really been biting back.
Even if this isn't their main lineup, it's still showing that while they're still number 1.
Yeah, I do remember K-Troll Aura was quite a good player for them in the past. Neural Theft early is going to tell them exactly where they're holding and what sites they're pushing.
Fortunately, Lime was taken out early, so all we're going to be able to see is his smokes now.
Very aggressive swing from Fode. Would have been punished quite hard if he wasn't right on the money, or if he wasn't so lucky.
Nugget watching the corners is going to be able to get Titans, and now there's Seekers coming out from CSU. Both teams using Seekers. No theft going out.
Awkward bit of movement there from the Seekers. Nugget will find one thanks to that He'll try to grab a gun instead of reloading, but that's going to result in his demise. Noths will find another.
2v2. CSU has the spike down.
This feels like the first plant in quite a while for CSU until Trailblazer sees at least one down in defender's side.
Fortunately, his foe left. He does have the high ground, but is the spike playing on the corner? I think it might be playing on the corner.
It is. It's a one-side smoke there from Lime through the grave, but Tiffin, for the first time in this map, have taken a lead.
Now CSU is really gonna be worrying about this now. They just won 3 in a row. What was that?
Something like that. And now CSU, they have no money.
Oh yeah, they're broke.
They are broke. And look at this. They get light shields, a sheriff here, stingers there. But all in all, they're out of funds.
CSU going up middle. I'm pretty sure they did hear Nuggets though, so pretty sure they heard Nuggets' footsteps.
Just a lot of spam there from YU. They'll try to push up. Paint Shells doesn't find anything.
Nugget is gonna push in and gonna get picked off though.
Really need to start getting more presence there onto Heaven before you start pushing it like that. There's somebody behind. You gotta be wary. But it's just Lime. He's being pinched up, and now Fote is the only one to remain. Flawless round from Tiffin to bring them to map point.
And unfortunately, CSU is on a down spiral.
You know what this feels like to me?
But
As somebody who's... That was a very aggressive what.
sorry about that.
What? What does it feel like to you? As a competitor, as somebody who's competed in games before, this feels like lose them once, lose to them syndrome. CSU has lost to Tiffin once. It was a 1-0. It was the NECC qualifiers, but still, they've lost to Tiffin once. And now I feel like they are playing below their standard, below their expectation, and I think a big part of that is that lose to them once mentality.
Knight, unfortunately, is going to get a pick on Fote with the Operas, and now CSU has to be extra careful with the knowledge of the Op.
Toxin screen down.
Seeing so many uncharacteristic mistakes from CSU. Pain Shell's Trailblazer will give solid entry, clearing out that Cypher util.
YU, unfortunately, swinging a little too fast is going to get picked off.
Now it's only Lime. We've seen him clutch before, but it's a 1v5. Not likely. Map 1, Tiffin. I will say, though, out of the maps selected, I think Split is by far the worst for CSU.
Yeah.
Let me double check. I think it's Haven and Abyss.
No, you said Sunset earlier.
Sunset?
Yeah.
Did I say Sunset map 3?
I don't know what map. I don't know. You said Sunset.
I would love for it to be Sunset map 3. It's Sunset map 2. Okay. If there's any other map I would be concerned seeing this team enter, I think it would be Sunset. The biggest concern was Split. Second biggest concern after a losing effort would be Sunset. Map 1 did not go the way of Cleveland State, but Map 2 has yet to begin. Looking at it, obviously no more Clove, going back to the tried and true Omen for Lime. I don't think Clove is necessarily a terrible pick, but I don't know if it was the best pick.
Probably. And we are going to see both teams on the Cypher, so I wonder how they're gonna set up on B if they decide to go there. Seeing as how they accept the unbreakable tripwires. And there's also going to see a Gecko after his recent nurse.
Yeah, but I mean, despite the nerfs, I think that he still fulfills, for the most part, a similar enough function.
Yeah, he still, because all they did was make it so he increases alt cost and made it so he has less time to pick back up his pals, his little things. Rather beasts.
Little globby wolf.
Yeah, that's what.
I don't know if that's what they're called, but that's what I'm called.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called when they are in the spear thing. Actually,
Oh, are they?
I think so, actually.
The more you know. I said that loud because I don't know if it picked up the I was saying. Microphone can be kind of finicky.
That goes there.
For the set, the unbreakable tripwire is going to have to go for a low tripwire in order to cover the wingman plant.
Shadows traveling.
That door's about to break down. Lime has to back off. Dizzy gets his vision obscured quite a bit. He still tries to fight, but he will go down nevertheless. It's now 4 cleaned out for Tiffin, but it's a 2v1 now. Is he losable?
No, Foe definitely hears the footsteps. Unfortunately, he hasn't gained the headshot, so he was able to get at least a bit of damage off. Like,
Damage will be nice. Especially because I don't know if he's coming for him as well.
Nos definitely heard the footsteps running towards A though. Or at least running behind. Isn't gonna grab the alt orb.
I mean, I thought about it, but I mean,
It just wants to get the plant down.
Spike planted.
about it. What are we doing with no? Doesn't matter.
With Foe's getting the headshot while Nos was going on the weirdly long flank.
I mean, it was the fact that the spike went down and he was standing still. That's what confuses me. Maybe
No, he wasn't. I don't know.
there's some improper communication, perchance.
Where will they go this time? This goes here.
That would have been funny on stream. Good pistol though. CSU, they need to maintain momentum past this. A Guardian online. That's kind of surprising.
Nugget with the Bucky.
Look at with the Bucky.
I'm closing the gate.
Here's some noise. Has to back off. He's got that Spectre in hand.
Why are you grabbing the alt orb?
He's real close to this showstopper as well. He's building up quick.
Pretty sure the drone will saw at least 2 of them there if they were in the open.
Information gathered. Saw them at the back. Nugget.
Careful there.
Feels like the breach of the signature picks.
Cover going out.
One-way smoke being set up in case anyone tries to push on Lime. So that's gonna keep them off him. Who has the spike? The breach does. I said that because I noticed that the Gecko's going on the B.
Entirely alone right now. Gonna be the fault line sent forward. That's gonna be a lot of vision. Lime hits the collat kill.
One enemy remaining.
And now there's only one player remaining, and it is that Gecko that was so far away.
30 seconds left.
I'm with the 4K.
It ends. Very solid there from CSU. I think they only dropped 1 player there, right?
Yep.
Just Nugget. They'll be able to buy back. I don't know if he wants to, though. Yeah, I mean, this is the bonus round for Tiffin. They're going to have a few light shields. You should know this based on the amount of money that you see Tiffin has. Maybe this is a situation where you go for... hate to say it. Maybe it's a situation you go for an outlaw.
Hate to say it because it's for the enemies. If it was for us, you'd be loving it.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. For us, I think maybe we go the outlaw.
Oh.
Like, because they don't really have enough to go for a full buy with heavy shields.
The recon die did hit no one though, so they know it. So they think A lobbies. So it sees the gunshots, slowly peeking around.
Careful with this. One bad swing is gonna give entry to Tiffin. Look at
There's just cave troll or just hiding behind the box, and they now know Fode's there in mid.
the way that Tiffin's playing though, at the very least CSU they're buying quite a bit of time.
They are. It does seem like they decided to go for A though. 3 of them on. And yeah, not with the wingman. At least they don't have Gecko holding it.
The utmost of patience, the utmost of trust in each other.
That's gonna be the aftershock.
What a shot there! Didn't even see him quite yet. Dizzy was just wearing off. He's gonna take some damage. Not able to survive. Titans finds that. So now with 3v4.
Unfortunately, Fode got flanked on by the cave troll or who was just in middle for the longest period of time. Lime's unfortunately unable to get the kill.
A lot of flanks, a lot of unsuspecting angles there from Tiffin, but that's a round you're expected to win if you're Tiffin. Around where if you're CSU, you don't feel too bad. Now going into this one, they will get a true full buy with a slight exception of Fode.
Titans is 3 off of Thrash, so I imagine he's probably gonna feed him the ult awards.
Right there. Right there.
Thrash can be so good. I think this is a map where there may be a little bit of cover on sites, but there's not enough to really make it any less than an exceptional ult, I'd say. If anything, I think the cover lets him grab a second use of it.
Yeah. Well, you definitely heard the Dizzy in middle.
Cover going out.
It really is such a short duration now, actually.
It is, yeah, only for a second, and you saw how fast the outline disappeared. So it was like, so obviously Tiffany is still using him, so they make him work. Cave troll Aura going back to the center, crouching behind the box. Unfortunately, he's gonna find Fode.
Easy managed to push up A attacker's side and pick back off, but still. But on them, they now have the showstopper as well, so they pop this. No blast pack's able to propel him forward, but
Nos trading some shots with Mosey.
looking like they're gonna push mid at the moment.
Lime here, the trigger discipline gets one, but unfortunately gets traded.
A lot of noise being made. Why you hears plenty of this. It's the breach flash. Not a whole lot. Fault line though. That's the pop on the ults. It'll get his one. And now it's 2v2. And look at this. Only 22 seconds remain for Tiffin. They need to get onto one of these sites.
Yeah, and that looks like exactly what Wingman's doing. Wingman's got the plant off.
Enemy remaining.
Nos knows where they're both at.
I'd be certain of this Omen.
Unfortunately, Omen's already inside the thing. Fake TP. In the smoke.
Drops.
The wall just barely hiding him. He sees the head. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the kill while he was able to pick him off.
Big round to ensure that they do not continue to stumble there. Tiffin had all their weaponry, everything they could want for that round. They're going to be able to full buy again here, but still, CSU, they're going to be able to maintain some momentum. Although this, their money may not be looking quite as good as what Tiffin has on the board.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting that wall that they added to be doing too much, but yeah, it actually did hide. It extended the length of that round for a little bit longer. I didn't expect it to be doing that much.
What would you like? Look at that, a balanced decision impacted the game.
Yeah, and because of that wall, it actually almost paid off for Tiffin. Unfortunately, unable to grab the ult orb. It's gonna blast pack out before fully securing it. Going for it again though. Yeah, they're camping the ult orb. Okay, they are camping the ult orb.
Nice kill there from YU. Who needs an ult orb when he could just get a kill? Does the same job at the end of the day, except keeps you in it, keeps you fired up. Lime also gets another kill. I'm expecting a pause soon from Tiffin with how hot CSU is playing.
Why was able to find another one? And another. And another. Close to an ace. But just not that much.
I mean, that's already another half of a showstopper built up, a little bit extra on top of it.
Exactly.
In fact.
He really didn't even need the alt orb. That was weird. They really were camping the alt orb though.
I mean, if it works, it works. The only problem is it didn't.
Exactly, it didn't.
That's literally the only problem with that play. Like, I think that if they don't trade out there, it's great. Like I wouldn't even say that actually. It's great from Wyu thinking on it, because like how much utility that whole
yeah, he got the trimmer, so that was on cooldown. He got the wall flash,
a couple of smokes.
yeah, paranoia.
By the way, we did see the overdrive popped, but popped out of existence as well. Nice TP there from Mosey. Gets into the corner unexpectedly, but Lime just walks forward, looking like a Call of Duty game the way he's just running forward and holding M1.
2 health left, and Noss is gonna finish off Cave Troll, which it appears he really just does be liking to hide behind that statue there. He just keeps going there every round.
I just want to bring up real quick, 12 kills for Wyu, 9 for Lime, and in third place on his team, 3 for Noss.
Yeah, we can definitely see who's hitting the shots.
Yeah, it's a bit of a two-man show right now. And the only problem with that, I'd say, is that those are probably their 2 most momentum-based players. So, like, the fact that they're playing hot is obviously fantastic, and they're going to continue to play hot, but a moment a pause comes through from Tiffin, it feels like they're going to slow down.
I feel like that's kind of what we saw earlier in the previous map.
Of this. He's closed the wall every time and just stayed back, but now he gets through.
Hiding behind the recently added box.
Oh yeah! Monster
There's gonna be Thrash going out. It might find. It does. It hits Noss. Unfortunately, that's gonna be Noss going down.
Oh, a whole lot of self-defense he can do there. That's the shot there from Nuggets.
Spike planted.
Flash, Aftershock prepared, but this neural theft is quite dangerous.
Rolling Thunder clearing out Nuggets' little hidey hole. Unfortunately, he got jumping straight up into the line of sights of Cave Troll. Unfortunately, now Wyu's blinded. Gets 2 anyways.
He's got the showstopper as well if he wants to pop this for the clutch.
Grenade.
Doesn't know though. He doesn't have the proper information.
Checks the wrong corner. Maybe you pop the showstopper there, you get a couple more kills. I don't know if you win the round though.
Yeah, maybe you get traded out and it didn't matter because they did have the spike down.
Yeah. Got a little something on our screen for a second there.
I've never actually looked at the signs for the market. Phenomenal Vietnamese food and cracked breakfast.
What's better than the other faux pun you can make?
Careful there.
King of faux, perhaps.
Standing ahead.
Why are you tapping, seeing if they're trying to camp the alt orb again?
Actually, it's pho. It's pronounced pho, isn't it?
I don't know. King of
Huh?
Pho, okay.
The king of pho. Feels a little too close, actually. I know there's a restaurant called that. Oh, CSU getting cleaved up a little bit. They thought they had a bit of control. Knots does get 2, but it's a 2v3 now.
Yeah, it's gonna be Showstopper going out. It finds no one, unfortunately.
The fast lane is hard to push through. They try to waltz their way through, but overheated it seems perchance.
Yes, this should do.
Rather than king of sofas.
That would be a pretty small sofa store.
What, the king of sofas?
If it was in that
Oh yeah, that'd be a really bad sofa store. Now that you mention it. Up with that fault line, didn't even need a target to be hit for him to hit the target.
Spike was laying down in spawn for a bit. It looks like they've commit. Oh, they made noise B and it's paying off. Actually, no, it looks like Wyu didn't fully trust it. He's staying back on A.
On him to have the will to maintain his position.
And the off angle. So I'm pretty sure Titans did here. Yep, he hit and was already aiming it.
They try to bait that Dizzy really does not last very long. Huh, nice flank from Nugget.
Spike is down, and it's a 2v3.
Spike
I mean
planted.
2v4.
Wingman's got you covered. Gets that one down. Looking for the fault line.
A real nerf to Gecko would have been making it so if he died, his things got deactivated.
Yeah.
That was a weird little Cypher jump scare. Gonna be the overdrive, unfortunately get taken out immediately.
Yeah, the second time he's popped it and immediately been felled for it. Fode is closest to the ult, so I presume they're gonna keep it for him.
There we go. Do have Rolling Thunder online.
Yeah, and there's only one ult for Tiff in here. It's an ult for an ult, really, right now. From the shadows, Rolling Thunder, and Zootite.
Thank you.
Are you going broke with it with the full buy?
Surprised they're not buying Cave Troll Aura the Sheriff while letting somebody else suffer, but disposing cards is going to be the one to bear the brunt of that.
Actually, yeah, Control also going for the broke full buy.
So everybody on Tiffin, really, they're sitting at no more than $300 for anybody.
Knight, unfortunately, is going to take out Lime pretty quickly.
Confident swing here for YU.
Aiming at head level. All line misses. Unfortunately, so does YU though.
Able to find that kill. It's looking like A site is completely open. Just Tiffin trust it. They do. They drop a smoke.
Nope. Seems like they don't trust it. They're going over towards B.
Nobody there yet.
They didn't have the information, so they gave up the free site into the site that's fully stocked. Though, granted, it is a 3v5. Yep, and now it's a 5v2.
Now CSU needs to act. It's a 2v4, 1v4. 2v5 it was.
Shooting at the wrong angle. Unfortunately, he's gonna get hit by the paranoia and is gonna get killed.
Well, he was blinded by 14 different things there. It's 6-4 now. CSU is still advantaged, but we've seen early advantages don't do CSU especially great in this series in particular.
Tiffin was able to come back from an early advantage.
Maybe a light buy would do CSU some good here. They're going to go for the full buy instead. At least forcing as much as they can, and I don't know.
YU with the Bucky, hoping to pick someone off and take their rifle.
Here.
Actually, yeah, it looks like he's waiting to get some noise, waiting for some confirmation that someone's there. And he's getting that confirmation.
Play on the Thrash. That is as much util as you could possibly dump into one player, pretty much. The Waltz on 3. Do they even know?
They don't. I don't think... Did they not hear? Unfortunately, YU isn't close enough for the shotgun to pay off.
But he still gets his one. That's the plant there. Wingman has it covered.
Nol's taking out one before, unfortunately, Lime. Lost taking out another.
It's only the Cypher, and he's not even on site. Fode finds that, and it's a clutch. It's a round that CSU feels plenty inopportune to win.
CSU taking their rifles. Yeah, we currently have 3 ults online for CSU, and it's the last round actually.
It's a force that works out. Lime is dry pretty much. Expecting a buy here from Noths. There we go.
Exactly what he did. Last round, so it's not like him.
As long as he has his full util.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he bought, and that's why he couldn't afford.
He doesn't.
Doesn't?
He only
Nol's
has... Oh no, he set everything. Never mind.
Yeah,
never
he
mind,
set everything up. Okay, yeah, everything's set up.
I was about to be very concerned if it was going to be a no util Cypher in the field.
I mean, that'd be kind of dangerous.
Bit of a troll move.
Yeah. Keitro always just loves that little statue.
Shadows.
He's always just going there and crouching behind.
Here.
Quite the fan. 3 ults for CSU. I want to see one of them popped early. Not the Hunter's Fury, but either of the other 2 I want to see popped as soon as possible.
Yeah, it looks like he is waiting for the Hunter's Fury for any confirmation of any position.
Another thing about this is kind of why I like I like thinking of the Doru ISO because it does get you a lot of that information with Nova.
Yep, there's the Hunter's Fury. It prevents the plant. He
And
gets
it
one.
That's nuts. The fact that it stops the plant and gets a kill, and they find another kill on top of that, the plant will still go through in the end of the day. Showstopper, they're using their ult advantage plenty well enough. The Cypher Cam is telling them exactly where they are. They can swing up. No fear, no concern. 8 and 4.5 for them now.
All the information in the world thanks to that Cypher Cam.
They didn't break it.
They did not. I don't think they even knew it was there.
Flawless stop to the half. It was even in the later portions. Remember, that did start something like 5 and 1.
Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully CSU can prevent them from coming back like they did last map. Starting with the shock dodge, because he was holding it probably for the lineup.
Testing to see if the lineup's going to be any good, perhaps. Don't know why you would do that, but
I'm holding out the paranoia. Gonna watch B main with the camera.
clearing on those corners. That's a double blast back forward. Yu's found his way in, and he loses out Nugget in the meantime, and Mosey has found himself in a position CSU were completely unprepared to deal with.
If there was a call out, it was a little too late. And now, the North is gonna pick off Titans with the classic. Unfortunately, Lime's gonna get taken out.
2v4.
4v1. Now that's the round. Rosie popping off that round, unfortunately.
And I don't know if you remember. I'm pretty sure this is almost exactly the same way that map 1 went. It was something like a 7-5 or 8-4 for the first half. I think it was 7-5.
Yeah. No, it was 7. Yeah, it was 7-2. They won 3 in a row. So yeah, that made it 7-5, and then yeah, they came back.
Yep. It was 7-5 in the first half. This is 8-4, so it's a bit different. But then Tiffin won the second pistol.
Yeah, and from then they just kind of tore it up.
Right there.
It felt like they had full control that whole time after that.
Fault line clearing the corner.
Might as well just run it down on A. Melee bolt. Get some good value, but
Unfortunately, not a good trade for CSU. That's going to be a quick round on the bonus.
you got 2 kills though. Could be much worse.
Yeah.
Well, not really much worse.
Yeah.
Huh?
What did I just say?
Is that a sign of a heart attack?
That's point toast. You know, that's point toast for CJ. I don't know. I don't think
Is
you
it?
can smell. Yeah.
You smell tuna? I smell tuna. Why do I smell tuna? It happened when I looked at my producer. Did you have a tuna sandwich?
Not to my knowledge.
For breakfast, did you eat a tuna? Is there tuna at the dining hall? No.
Unfortunately.
Huh? Fish isn't meat.
Why you unfortunately did get taken out early.
Yeah, we did lose Yu early.
Knight's been popping off, always getting 2 before falling herself.
It was the Bulldog as well. Gun especially known for massive 1v5 plays.
Both initiators on point B, on site B. Nugget was able to pick off. Was able to pick off Titans.
That's the recon dart, giving some intel. As Fode, he finds the shot. He gets blinded by the paranoia, has to back off. Still, though, they have complete site control to 3v2. They know where 1 is.
And he's pushing while he's reloading. He was able to get the kill, and that's going to be the round.
Good on them. They're able to win their bonus.
Get the extra money from the plant.
A little bit of sweat, perhaps. Not going to be able to buy a whole lot here for CSU. Lime is able to actually get, rifle, I think, bought by Nugget, financed by his teammates.
Yeah.
Still,
That unfortunately is leaving Nugget broke though.
they just have to make sure that they can win this round. I believe Tiffin full buys here. Should have enough. Yeah, plenty. Not necessarily plenty, but plenty enough. Got a full buy.
Also, the cam watching middle. Tiffin is playing aggressive on A main, so they know that it's going to be either a B or mid push.
Out of charges.
So it seems like CSU is creeping back towards A. He might be able to get a timing on Knight here. I don't think he's not watching the exact corner, so he might be able to get him.
While he has these blast packs, I'm expecting him to do.
Unfortunately, Nos wasn't able to land the shots, and Nugget had to trade him out. That is gonna cause the entire defenders to go for A though.
Enough noise, enough havoc caused.
There.
He's scared to make entry. There we go. The blast pack's in, double blast pack, as I had said. He's gonna walk right into that trap wire though.
Spike isn't down yet.
Still able to survive. They don't follow that up. That's the aftershock sent right next to him. He's taking some damage, but he's just baiting for his team. Running around like a headless chicken, and nobody can hit him!
30 seconds left.
It's just up to the Gecko.
Right here.
D4. Aldron going out. It's gonna find the Gecko. They know exactly where he's at.
Flash hits Bode himself, but Titans did get connection, so take that. And CSU getting Sunset here. They are playing this half much better than they were playing the second half on Split.
Hopefully we can see a map 3.
Should be able to. It had to be 6 rounds in a row from Tiffin to force an OT at bare minimum. But again, I think that CSU is favored on Abyss. I think that they've been playing that map quite well lately.
Looks like Tiffin's gonna play aggressive on the A again. Yep. Knight with the overdrive, immediately going out, clearing out A, going for mid. They know it's gonna be a B push. They know it's a B push. They're all running towards B.
Tiffin has to back off. They're terrified. They don't want to be anywhere near all this push that's going on for CSU. They're gonna get the plant down eventually, but really what matters is getting B site fully controlled. There's the Thrash sent in. This fast push may not do so well. Into that ultimate's 2 detained. CSU have to hide in that cubby. They're gonna be fine. They hold their ground. They survive for now. That's a trade there. That's the mosh pit. Damaging him up. It's now a 2v3 in terms of kills. 3v3 now. There we go, another one.
I know exactly.
This Rolling Thunder as well. That's a nice shot.
There's a bald Cypher on the play. They have the wall hacks, and that's going to be the round.
And our job gets a whole lot.
Beautiful shot there from Nugget. And they managed to save that Rolling Thunder as well. Have it for this next round. It'll make good taking and good retaking if they're able to save it for that.
And that's going to be a timeout from Tiffin.
Yeah, I mean, this is the time to time out if there ever was one. You lose another round. Probably going on to map 3. Quite assuredly, in fact, based on how the eco is looking, if I'm mistaken. And they're playing with a lot of confidence. This is something that was missing in map 1. That was like their X factor, the gall that wasn't presented in map 1. Now we are seeing CSU play with that temper, play with that, confidence, that gall that I love to bring up from them. They are a team that's not afraid to get up in your face and do something you do not expect. Particularly on, it's something that we talked about before. Lime, he has a lot of first deaths for the team, but that's for a reason, right? It's not just he's being an enter. Sometimes it is, but it's not often that that's the case. It's usually that they're playing catch people off guard and they do so successfully.
Quite the close-up on Cypher we was getting for a bit.
I don't think I ever want to get that close to Cypher being over there. One away from this showstopper for YU.
Looks like Tiffany decided to play aggressive on the B this time. Fortunately for them, CSU has switched it up. They're going for A. Actually, yeah, because they've just been hitting B for the past few rounds, actually.
It's a good time for the mix-up. Boombot will clear the path. Not going to go for that. Rolling Thunder now, they find their entry. That's the way they walk through. That Neon tried to go through attacker side, but nobody was there. That's the showstopper built up, showstopper obtained, but nobody's here. The venue is empty.
Gonna clear the corner with the rocket.
There's a good bit of intel. Titans finds the first kill. Lime is gone. CSU needs to hold Stalwart now. Wingman makes entry, but
Really smoke. Unfortunately, he's gonna get Nolf killed.
Player standing.
CSU, they're swinging up. They're going for plays that do not seem accurate. It seems like these pauses have been something of magic from Tiffin.
Yeah.
What is this coach on? What is this coach doing to this team to make it so that every time there's a pause, they always look so significantly better?
I mean, if it does play out like it did last map, then they're gonna start going back and forth, and that will allow for Tiffin to win. I mean, not Tiffin. That will allow for CSU to win if they go back and forth. Hopefully, it doesn't put them on. Hopefully, it doesn't put Tiffin on a streak though.
A little bit of BM there from Tiffin. Well, you know, tapping the spike. A little bit of backwards jumping.
Actually, I think that was also probably just a chance for them to go grab guns too.
Oh, that as well.
Yeah.
Right there.
Maybe not that. Maybe I'm attributing BM where it's not present. That's just me. I just like seeing BM.
Okay. No sure.
Each saying something in a language I don't speak.
Flash out.
If I had to guess, probably something about ravioli. I feel like Breach is a ravioli guy. He just gets home after a long day of killing people. He's like, ravioli. Shot clears that corner, but nobody's there.
Knight is both Knight and YU slowly peeking up.
Expect a paint shell peek, but it's going to be the recon dart. But guess what? The neon is pushed up. Lime will be able to capitalize on that space made by his duelist.
Nugget, here's the gunshots button. I mean, the footsteps button. Unfortunately, couldn't get the kill. Not a good look for Lime. I mean, for Nugget.
He is completely wide open. Neural theft here from Tiffin. Yep. All right, CSU. They are in fact rotating over to B.
Yeah,
And
but
now
so is Tiffin.
rotate, match, collapse.
Spike is down in the little cubby. That's gonna be Dizzy blinding too, and then he's gonna get hit by a stun.
One there from Fode. He can't win it all though. Another round for Tiffin. Really, I don't know what's happening during these pauses.
Yeah, these pauses seem to be magic. Okay, a little bit of a
Now it's BM.
yeah, a little bit of a flying breach.
Rash is ready. Is it off?
That's what happens when you eat ravioli. Just grow wings and start flying. That should be a Mario superpower.
You eat ravioli.
You eat some ravioli, and you like. It's like the tanuki soup, but it's ravioli. And you just get wings made of pasta.
It's made up.
Yoo-hoo! Ravioli!
We are going to see a timeout from CSU.
It's not because he's Italian, by the way. Just need to. I think I might need to add this one to the board. Bits we beat into the ground. Ravioli. This is a good timeout. CSU, they're going to ice out Tiffin a little bit. They're going to take some time to discuss what might be going wrong. I think that's a perfect time for a pause if you're Cleveland State. Things are starting to look a little bit dire. But
Yes, this should do.
I need this.
I
Lime,
need to
Lime requesting a gun.
Can I get a drop?
buy you as well. They'll get their equipment in time.
I've seen. Yeah. What's it?
Satchel out.
Mosey. We all seen Mosey on the off angle before. Up, he's gonna teleport down and get in right into a cross line, into a fire.
This is looking like another good pause. This time CSU were the ones who had control over it.
CSU with their own magic pause. Unfortunately, disposing cards is gonna get rid of Nos.
Good kill there, but still a 3v3 retake. Not ideal by any means. And again, this little wall you said you didn't think was going to be too impactful. It's, well, not impacting that.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is them on the defuse. Did they hear it? They don't know they're sticking the defuse, and that's gonna be the round.
Panic swing there. And Foe is gonna fall to that as well. Was an op as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Now remember, wipe the prints from your guns. It's just good crime scene etiquette. That goes there.
Each is a little bit is AFK. Okay.
I think if you're the Vikings here, you're starting to not only get nervous because you have started to really fall down in terms of rounds, and you are very light on funds. But also, I think you might be starting to get in your own heads, like, why are they winning after they're pausing so hard? Overthinking a little bit. Up here from YU. Too quick on the mark. Blast packs forward, make some space. Got that showstopper if he deems it so. Or he will have that showstopper at the very least. So he's able to get 1 or 2 more kills.
And going back down, CSU now has control again. See if they can keep it.
Posting cards finds one. Fode trades himself though. Line swings up, right into the op. Headshot unnecessary, but gets the job done. Still 3 players standing here for CSU. Rolling Thunder enters sight. They're able to back off. That's a concuss onto the Rays, and that is some 360s into the grave.
YU has the flank. He knows he's there. And it's gonna be putting them on the map point.
Yeah, worse, you've secured it so you cannot. You can only move on to overtime. Overtime. They've got the Hunter's Fury. It's a good retake tool, or a good post plant tool rather.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
But then again, they are playing into the Thrash, which need to get that off the table as soon as possible.
Does look like it's gonna be an A push though. If YU and NOS, no. If YU and NOS on B. Thrash going out, gonna clear out B along with the thing. He's gonna pop Thrash before he gets to it.
Huge, able to survive. That's the ult point grab. Rolling Thunder's available. Looks like they're just gonna pop it on entry pretty soon.
YU's gonna get cave troll.
Huge one. Fode as well. They've locked in. They found their way. That pause is not good enough. Rolling, or the showstopper rather, Lime.
Looking for someone. No one's close enough though. Gonna run out. He's gonna just fire it off.
Fury as well. They are just trying to buy time. This is that final round.
He finds they're too far from. Oh, never mind. Nugget was able to get Knight. That's gonna be map 2 going to CSU.
And I thought Sunset might be a little bit more questionable from them, but in the end of the day, still looks better than Split.
It was definitely a lot, but it was definitely better than Split.
That's really what matters. Going into map 3 here, it's going to be Abyss. This is the one that matters the most. Because I think this is the one that CSU might just be best at.
Nugget with 14 assists. He was getting the util hits plenty of times.
Good teammate. Yeah. Last map, Abyss. Assuming I'm not misremembering anything on the sheet. Go into a quick pause while we wait for the players to get ready for that. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. right. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Abyss! Going into Abyss, standard compositions on both sides. Nothing surprising. Omen, Cypher, Sova, Jet, and of course the robot. Is there really any shock or dismay here?
No, not really. Anytime we've seen Abyss gameplay, we've seen this exact lineup.
Yeah. It's just so consistent. This. It feels like the knives get so much value for intel. You know, Jet really takes advantage of mid really well. Cypher is Cypher.
Yeah.
Maybe this character being meta for like almost a year now might mean they need a nerf, but it's just...
I mean, they touched Gecko. Who knows? Cypher may be next. Actually, didn't they also say, like, didn't they say at the same time they was gonna nerf Gecko and Cypher? Actually, now that I think about it, like, didn't they say that they was gonna nerf Gecko a bit ago?
No idea. They might be working on some things with Cypher. Like, if I had to guess, like they're probably spending their time making sure they got everything coded correctly. So probably gonna be a weird change. Maybe it's going to be like you said one time when we were casting how Cypher doesn't have the same limitation as KJ with distance. Maybe adding distance.
Yeah, but even immediate headshot. Unfortunately, he gets traded.
The early sheriff given away. It's good if you keep it. Didn't actually grab it, just keeping the ghost. Oh, Nost! The strafing is making a miss.
Unfortunately, he was only able to get the damage, not the kill though. Nugget making some footsteps. Gets the headshot despite it being unnecessary. Unfortunately, he did shoot this. Oh wait, no, I don't think they know that he's behind them. And Fode's able to get, and that's going to be round one.
That's kind of bonkers from Fode. 21 HP. I think he didn't take a single bullet, and he just walks up, gets two. I always make the joke that's the old man on the team, but the old man is putting in the work.
While you was cycling through guns earlier, he's decided to stick with the outlaw.
So one thing I like to think about, there's been a long time discussion as tempered over the recent years of keyboard versus controller. Not necessarily mouse, because obviously the mouse is the best, like better than a joystick. The law not making other shots takes a big chunk from that. Marshall. Cover's still going to be there. Knots with the Guardian. Finds the damage. Nugget with the Outlaw finds the work.
He leaves his camp at the wrong time, but is able to find them. So he knows that they're going for B.
Two body shots with the Marshals. All the damage that Tiffin has dealt. Make it 3, make it 4. Nugget dips back. Doesn't take any more than he needs to.
The wall bangs keeping him alive, just barely.
I talk about I like the Outlaw a lot, but there's 2 on the field now for CSU. I did not expect to see that.
Maybe they're starting to listen to you.
Yeah, maybe they really do agree with me. There's just a lot of... Oh my goodness, it's just Sniper War. It's an all-out Sniper War. The Sniper's gotten 3, and the Neural Theft has been built across all the work.
Unfortunately, all he needs is a body shot. He might even switch to a secondary.
The spike is starting to tick.
Going
He's
around.
gonna tap.
He's looking at the wrong spot. And that's going to be the game. Not the game, the round. Even if he got the kill, he wouldn't have had enough time.
Clean slate, though, across the board. Tiffin going to be more than happy to take that. That was a bit of a forced buy from them, particularly that Marshall. That really did so much work for them. Early chip damage, late kills. Huge there.
It is guaranteed 100 damage to the body, so...
Actually, it's 101. So, the thing I was saying before, right? Keyboard versus controller. And the question really is the simplicity of the buttons that a keyboard has versus how a controller has a more free-form movement, but less flexibility on moving back and forth with a very specific, like, flat fighter-esque motions that call cause arthritis, but that's beside the point. Early couple kills there for Tiffin. Oh my lord! Nugget. Ben will grab it there for Lime. He'll be taken out. Teammates not ready to follow up on it. Ayu needs to pop the cloud burst just to keep himself secured. Nugget has grabbed the rifle for his troubles.
Unfortunately, being on the zip line takes away his accuracy. He wasn't able to get the kill, but Why was able to follow up behind him.
At the end of the day, it's after all the bonuses have gone through, and what you really expect for the first 3 rounds is a 2-1 scoreline either way. CSU just got there in a bit of a weird situation, and they got there in a way that makes it so Tiffin do not have money.
Huh?
Okay, but to finally finish my point, controllers, the free range of motion in a joystick cannot be understated, no matter how damaging it can be to the hand. I wonder if there will be a day where a gaming keyboard is created with a joystick instead of WASD.
A keyboard with a joystick.
A keyboard with a joystick.
Get out of my way.
Nugget with the Outlaw making it work, getting the kill on Titans.
Hey, you know they don't have money, so they're not going to have heavy shields.
There's gonna be the Noah theft revealing their location, revealing that they're going for middle.
Blaze was popped, by the way. I didn't bring that one up yet, but a couple players trapped here on B, a little bit low key. But CSU might be the ones in the blender dropping out. 2v4 now.
Fortunately, getting headshot by the Guardian. Also peeking at the wrong angle. They able to get the kill though.
Sova is all alone, but has managed to the spike in hand this whole time.
But actually, he's not going for the site. He's going up the zip line. He's going for middle.
Maybe a rotate here. Excuse me. Maybe a rotate here, but if he rotates, he's going right into CSU's trap.
30 seconds left.
The cam close to B, reaching out for the plant, but the plant's not coming because the Sova's over at middle.
No way he's
not trying to save. He is trying to go for the plant. He's trying to get a kill. He's 1 health. He's unfortunately going to get the kill, but he doesn't have the time.
10 seconds left.
Wow, I was confused. He does have the time to get the kills though if he just finds them, but Noth's too far away now.
Yeah, Nos now unfortunately a little too many drops from CSU. That is going to be the round for them though. It's going to do a dent to their economy.
Take a round win at the end of the day either way. They will have enough to buy full, including an op.
Now why are you with the operator?
Right here.
Looks like it's going to be a B push. Cypher watching middle from Tiffin.
This op in hand.
Does so have the timing. He sees the body. Fortunately, isn't able to get the damage though. But he got a little bit of damage.
Not able to keep themselves contained. Nugget finds 2, turns around, but just a little bit too late. Falls. Does get some chip damage, but
Spike planted.
taking some big damage there is Foe. He still finds his 1. He sees 1 exiting. And he sees another, and he gets it. Will he find a 3rd?
He's going for a flash.
It's a fragment, but they don't even need that. Just get the defuse. Look at the round win. Noth backs him up. Admiral.
I don't think Nos realized his teammate's trying to give him the alt point. Yeah, he doesn't. He was just AFK for him.
I think might have been fist bumping the teammates, but halved it for him. Are you gonna... Brother.
My guy's getting a little too close. Just defuse.
My ult is ready. It is over.
The 10-second mark there. Oh, been a little too close.
3 ults on either side.
And can I get a quick tab check to see the eco? Because I don't think it's looking too good. It'll be a forced buy here for Tiff, and they're not feeling great about this, I'm sure.
Why are you sticking with the operator? They doesn't have full shields this time though.
That's the interesting thing. It looks like they're not going to buy with the Omen, even though, like, Classic is not He'll go for the Vandal, but still 2 Guardians on the field is less than ideal.
Ryu is able to get Titans early.
Wow, my eyes.
Like, just spamming through the smoke. Might as well just go for some shots and try to...
Jump peeking, see if anyone else made it across. He sees the gun get picked up. He's watching the corner, see if he can find anyone.
We need to reload soon. Only 2 ammo left.
There's gonna be the smoke out, and they are going to rotate towards A by the looks of it.
Bit of a bait there from YU, making tried to double back, but nobody fell for it. No command. We'll give them entry. That's from the shadows as well. This one is also from Tiffin. CSU still holding it down, holding the fort. It's shot to the classic. He finds another. It's still chaos though. It's a 2v2. The plant. It's coming down. Sees one. The op. It's a shot into the legs though. It's a blade storm, but somebody's right on top of you. Nugget walking in. Both the players are damaged, so a headshot will kill from most range.
Yes, but this is the Phantom. If that damage fall off, it could screw him over.
You're not gonna need to worry about that 150 benchmark.
He needs to look at the smoke. He sees one.
Doesn't see the other.
They entered. No, that timing. They both entered the. He left the smoke and he entered the smoke, so they didn't see each other. But unfortunately, Knight turned around before Lime did.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. That one hurts.
The timing couldn't have been worse or better in either case.
And now CSU, they don't have the money. They have to go for something like here. A Marshall for Fode is the best they're really going to have, unless you really want to count Sheriffs as the best in store.
And unfortunately, why are you losing the Blade Storm? So he's the only one without an ult.
It's just so unfortunate. The fact that they literally jumped on top of him, it's not something you can ever play around or expect.
Lime did do really well, even though it looked like he turned the teleport away, forgetting that he was silenced. But he was able to at least get 2 of them. Unfortunately, it wasn't paying off, and YU is going to get picked off by Mosey.
Prepping for pushes, at least thinking about it.
Looks like Tiffin is starting to rotate over to A, thinking that it's fully clear now, which they aren't wrong, it is. Unfortunately, Mosey is going to find another in the Nugget.
Perfectly imperfect smokes to give.
Spike planted.
Need to walk through.
Faking the TP, see if he can get any information. Shock Dart could hit the kill, unfortunately they move. All they need is a body shot, and that will get the jet, unfortunately though.
Rifle at stake as well. Able to get that. This spike down is going to make things quite rough. 2v5.
Unfortunately, Nals is getting flanked and he's going to get killed.
Fode at least gets his 1, so there's some consolation prize at the very least, but not a great one.
Yeah, he does prevent the flawless.
It is CSU starting off as defenders here yet again. I believe they started as defenders each. No, they didn't start.
They
as
was
defenders.
attacking first, then defenders, then defenders.
Yeah.
That goes there.
So maybe their defense first
This
is the way, but 4-3 is the worst start they've found so far.
do what you guess.
Why are you with the operator again? He's gonna get negated. He's gonna get negated, so he can't dash out.
Here.
They're probably expecting the operator, which would explain why they're not pushing up.
They're expecting at least something. I think the jet pushed up.
That's gonna be the flash. Hunter City going out.
His teammate. I don't think it's found anything at all. That's a flash drive. Why he's just trying to get out of dodge. Fragment as well. There's everything being thrown at this guy.
Why you just can't get any line of sight without it being immediately taken.
Shock dart.
Shock Dart in the smoke, seeing if anyone was hiding in it.
Deploying drone.
Owl drone out.
I cannot use that.
Unfortunately, he's gonna get immediately canceled by the 0 point.
Hunter's Fury now. Why you trying to juke out of it? He's got 1 shot to die, and he survives all 3.
Actually, doesn't it do 80 damage? He will live with only 5 health.
Mind that.
It is gonna be a rotate on the B though again.
10 seconds left.
Lime pops the ult at the same time. Well timed. They have at least somebody holding down the fort. Here the plant starts 4v3. This feels a lot better for CSU given the fact that they have an ult.
So it could use his ult for the entry.
0 point tells what the two are there, and they'll get one of them. But this KO is...
Yep. Now he's gonna most likely put... It's a 2v2 actually, and North is still on the flank. Unfortunately, he gets taken out, but he knows what they're both at. He gets one, he solves the other one.
Not a whole lot of time to defuse. He needs to get this kill ASAP.
He's not gonna get it. Now he's being careful. He's not peeking.
Last player standing.
He hears the jumps. He gets the kill, but he's not gonna have the time.
No,
And he's not gonna be able to escape either.
just not quite. Might have been able to if he didn't stop this way or that way, but... regardless.
Unfortunately, Tiffany was able to tie it back up to a 4-4.
And they have a full buy on the table right now as well. They should.
Yep, CSU having to go with only the share. Oh, nope. Lime switching off for the Marshall.
Back pause again here from Tiffin. Sure what's going on with that one, but CSU probably some nerves they're feeling right now, given the fact that they've been winning these defender sides. They've been holding on quite well so far, but
Seems like it was just a quick little issue. Seems like they're coming back now.
hopefully resolved. Head right back into the game.
I've just been like a little glitch, something.
Maybe the headphone jack wasn't plugged in all the way.
CSU is going to stack B site, leaving Cypher by himself. And unfortunately, it looks like it's not. Tiffin going up middle.
The full frontal assault from CSU. You might have heard a few shots there. I'm surprised if you didn't.
Yep, they're death balling. All they got is shells and light shields, so they're just going in trying to get weapons. Slowly creeping up in case anyone's watching Cypher's body. Unfortunately, someone is watching Cypher's body. Nugget is able to pick one off though.
Got the neural theft as well if they want to pop it, but they know now that the spike was here. And the spike is probably not gone too far.
And despite the death ball in the oh, never mind, ignore that. I was just about to say it's tied up 3v3. Now it's 2v3.
And Knight has gotten 2 kills as well. Turns at just the wrong moment there, does Nugget.
Spike planted.
Let's be a crazy clutch.
Gets the headshot and is able to take the rifle.
Vandal as well, range. Not a concern here.
He is making some noise, so they actually I don't think they know where he's at. Looking at the other way. Waiting for the tap. He's clearing out the other corner. He's gonna smoke himself. He's gonna hope that that's gonna be the fragment, and it's gonna be the headshot through the smoke.
Not easy to get yourself in a place where they can't line it up when it's on the bridge like that. Only 3 more rounds in this half for CSU to make something happen, and they do have enough money to buy full here, but there's an op now on the field, and CSU have to find a way through that.
Now they have to go against the operator. As well as they have to play into 3 ults. While CSU only has 1. That's a bit of a long cat.
Yeah, long cat. It's like Gigantamax Meowth. A niche reference.
That's gonna be multiple hit by the 0 point.
Well, who knows what a Gigantamax Meowth looks like? Do you know what a Gigantamax Meowth looks like?
No, I do not. I'm strange. Okay.
I think not knowing Pokemon makes you not strange. This is the guy with a girlfriend in the room, right? I don't think I would call him strange personally. I know you also have a wife and all.
I mean, I've also never seen a Gigantamax Meow.
Tripwire destroyed.
I've been really active in the Pokemon scene recently, so yeah.
Good lord, why you would too? All of a sudden, he gets traded out. That's the fragment in the smoke. But there's somebody in the corner, and they're not expecting it. tap there on the spike, trying to bait something, but they see enough util to presume, yeah, somebody's not planting right now. Another tap.
And that's going to be the 1v1, initiator versus initiator. Nos, here's the plant.
Not gonna lack tools to enter.
Spike planted.
He actually has all the tools to enter. And he's going to not even need them.
I was about to say, maybe you won't have the tools to enter if this null command goes online, but, you know.
They were confident that they didn't need it.
Maintaining themselves, getting themselves back on the board.
Tries to take the operator, couldn't in time. Just barely wasn't able to reach the operator.
You're still fine with this, though. They should be able to buy up and... Oh, I thought you said they didn't.
They didn't. Why you's broke?
Oh, they bought it?
Yeah.
I would have just bought a Vandal. I would have just bought a gun. A rifle.
Yeah, they didn't grab it in time. Why you's broke? And he has a skin. That was, yeah.
The other op had a skin. I don't know. I don't remember it.
That's gonna be no command. That's gonna be the immediate pop on the no command. But thanks to the cover, he knows the revive. He couldn't get the kill through the smoke, and he's gonna get hit by the blade storm.
Damage there to revive.
He sees 3. Unfortunately, can't do nothing about it. Blade storm gets popped.
And Titans gets another as well. Noth falls. CSU's gotten 2 kills and 4 players still stands, make it 3.
Spike planted.
Flash drive. That's another neural theft though. Nugget.
It's a mirror match.
What a strange perspective with its gun.
Oh yeah, it is. Why is it so low?
It's like the original in TF2, but Nugget is still holding the line. That's the cyber cage.
Here's the steps. Up, it snaps to the left. Okay.
Snaps into correct position. Maybe if we had that as an option, the game would be a little bit better. But he swings up. He gets the kill. Cleveland State are still feeling hot.
CSU got the 50-50.
It's the bare minimum. You want one more here at the very least. Tiffin should be able to get a full buy here. Oh, actually. They'll be a little bit light. They have some light shields. They have a Guardian. And Titans might be able to get a Stinger Spectre. No, I'll get the Guardian. Outlaw. This is a beautiful adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been talking about it so much lately that I would be shocked if they didn't start at least considering it. But the Outlaw, when they see the budget is just low enough.
They both managed to dodge the 0 point. Fortunately, they are going to get spotted by the drone. Where did Lime teleport to?
Backwards.
Oh, he teleported
towards the bridge.
Nugget, unfortunately, is going to get taken out.
Needs to go through that lengthy reload. So the 4 players here. This one walking up onto Ars Sova, but he turns at just the right moment. Titans falls.
Yep, that is going to be the full rotate on the B from Tiffin, with the Omen still being left behind by a little bit. He is going to start running over to the rest of his team now, though. He saw the Jet. He definitely saw Jet.
He wants to survive here. He's got that Hunter's Fury.
I think that's exactly what he plans to do, is to survive. Yep. Unfortunately, it's Hunter's Fury versus Hunter 3. He's going to cancel it, they know it, and die.
That's so unfortunate. You don't count the enemy ultimate. You don't keep it in mind. And you put yourself in a perfect choke. And watch this. Whitey's about to die any second now. There we go. It's 2v4 CSU. You want at least a 50-50, and that might be all you get here.
Got a 0 point close where the spike is planted. Though it's going to be a 4v2 with everyone just camping where they planted.
Last player standing.
Unfortunately, Whitey's going to risk up and he's going to get killed through the smoke.
6-6. It can't get closer. Our producer was talking before this game. Starting to feel a little bit sick at how close this is. It is a tight half. It is a tight game.
And got some GGs being exchanged. Both even the teams recognize how close the game is.
Love to see the respect that each team is giving to each other. A lot different than, for example, that ONU versus CSU game where both teams were shooting bodies, BMing as much as humanly possible. No, this is 2 teams that... This is real, recognized real right now is what this is.
Yeah, I mean, because both teams are guaranteed to go into the to advance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, both teams are guaranteed to advance, so this is more just of how clean is your record.
I believe CSU are guaranteed at least a top 3 seed, Tiffin top 8, by far guaranteed.
Here.
CSU are lossless right now, and they have 2 more games. Of course, they can really get is 6-2. It's been a real grueling season for them, though. 3 different tournaments to play in. Or now with Queen City Clash as well.
Here.
So you playing a little slow in middle. Taking some shots, trying to find the damage. They're gonna creep towards B now, though. Cypher Cage just barely covering Titans, and it's gonna work out. He almost gets the kill though.
That trap wire was a little bit further than they expected. Didn't comment YU. Still fine though. Did not get punished for it. Nugget finds the first kill. CSU open up this pistol round. This might be their first pistol round they win on the second half.
The entire team participating in the kill on Titans.
Here.
Trey's unfazed actually. Nobody's there. YU. Right behind you, there's Mosey, but Nos will fall. And for once, for the first time this series, CSU wins the second half pistol round.
Well, I'm going with the Bulldog.
Gotta be calm. Yeah, most confidence.
It hits 2. Gold's gonna find one of them. Drone clearing out the corner. He knows where he's at.
Who needs the dimensional drift when you got a Sova Owl drone just giving you all the information you could possibly want? They walk forward. They have not dropped a player, barely taken any damage so far, and they've already got the spike halfway planted, and more than half of Tiffin's gone.
Spike's down. It's just a Cypher on the flank left, and he's gonna run into. Unfortunately, he is gonna pick off Fode, though he does only have a classic by the seams of it. Actually, though he has taken Fode's gun now.
It's an aggressive swing from Nugget, and he'll just get his one. Doesn't even matter. It's now the bonus round for Tiffin.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Question is if they're going to be able to fulfill their end of the bargain and win this round. Even though it's their bonus, they are not feeling good on the money. They are forcing themselves to be broke here. 3 light shields and a guardian.
There's gonna be a 0 point detecting Nugget. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the snap off in time.
A quick flick, but not precise.
Spike down B.
They dropped 3 players tonight all of a sudden.
That was definitely not a good trade for CSU.
Try to push up to try to grab that Vandal as well, but
I think that's what he tried, but then he got shot and took some damage. Smoke is gonna go down.
still locking this fight down, though. They don't want to rotate because 2 players have been hurt here. I'm pretty sure, and 2 other players to be concerned about. Either way, it's 2v2. Well, hold your ground.
Okay.
Last player standing.
Unfortunately, Titans is gonna take out both Fode and Lime there.
Again, though, that's the bonus round for Tiffin. Just enough.
Only right enough for me.
Okay, Jet. Alright, sure.
It's funny. ISO says no one bought snacks, and Jet is like, oh, I only bought snacks for me.
What a jerk. Very rude. Now CSU, they will get a full buy. They have the momentum. Dropped a round that was expected to drop realistically.
We haven't seen the magic pause from Tiffin yet, so they seem like they're holding on to it.
If you get 2 pauses in a map, though, taken. Good trap wire there.
It's gonna be the null command. They are pushing. They're going in.
Simple, easy entry obtained. On site, no bloodshed, but there we go. Knight's the first to find a kill.
Spike is going down. Why are you shooting through the smoke, seeing if you can get in a kill?
Would move quick to get onto that. L drone moves forward. 2 more quick kills. Knight is on a warpath rampage.
And unfortunately, that's going to be the second. And that's going to be another round going to Tiffin, putting them at 8-8. Getting some questionable acts done by his diffuser.
I don't want that.
I'm 1 away from his ult. So they have to play into 2 ults on the side of Tiffin.
And they barely have enough to buy a full buy round. Or probably.
Crack them right here.
I mean, yeah, look at this. Nos with just a sheriff.
Ivan shield. And he's waiting for the recon dart. Come. Fortunately, the operator is gonna pick off YU, so now they have to be extra careful.
Yeah, Phil wants to dare try to get that Sky. Not that Sky, the Jet.
Nugget is able to pick off Mosey.
Heard about this. Oh.
Oh, Nugget on 1 health was able to get another one and pop off his thing. Fortunately, the Classic was able to finish off the low health Nugget. Marshall proving itself to be the better sniper in this case.
Unbelievable there. I was bringing it up because I didn't think it would happen. I brought it up because I just wanted to bring up the absurdity of the odds. Op versus Marshall, and still they find a way.
He's gonna jump peek and unfortunately get hit by the recon dart.
The Slime is still on the flank. Sheriff. If there's anything, if he hits that first shot.
Unfortunately, he couldn't get the headshot.
Walks right into some spam damage there.
Weapon.
Could have crouched, try to save himself, but regardless, now the 9th round obtained for Tiffin and CSU. Starting to feel the heat, need a pause.
Both teams have 2 ults. CSU with Hunter's Fury and From the Shadows, while Tiffin has No Command and Blade Storm.
I don't know how I feel about that status. Status of these ults. I feel like Blade Storm, nice. Null Command is nice, but really you don't have something. That's really the problem I have with these compositions, unfortunately. Like, it doesn't feel like there's an ultimate that's especially potent. I mean, obviously Neural Theft is quick and nice. The Blade Storm can do crazy things, and Null Command is a full lockdown. But there's no actual lockdown. You don't have a KJ, you don't have a Raze, you don't have even an ISO.
You don't have anything that provides an immediate threat.
Yeah. Rolling Thunder, Nightfall, Viper's Pit, Crash. All sort of more supportive. More specific. Well, he was close to his own Blade Storm.
Yeah. Gonna see the immediate Blade Storm from Tiffin. Means they probably also have the operator equipped.
Oh yeah.
CSU playing a little slow, they just wanted the alt orb, now they're watching for the one-way.
There's only one player holding B right now with the Oben hiding behind.
Kandar being bound, see if you can find anyone. It's popped. Hunter's Fury.
Curious one there from CSU. They think they have the read, but turns out they only get a little bit of damage with that. Fragment, 0 point, both used. Doesn't find a whole lot, and CSU has found the idea that maybe rotates in order. How far up Nugget is.
And unfortunately, he's gonna get picked off by the operator.
And Tiffin got the read about that rotate, and they have gotten more than prepared enough.
That's gonna be From the Shadows coming out.
This Blade Storm is in a precarious place. Why he needs to find that. Knives go wide, but Lime has fallen. Foed as well. With fall of Noths. 10th round for Tiffin. The pause not looking as good for CSU.
It's gonna be round going over to Tiffin. They still have access to their own Hunter's Fury. What do they do? They don't need to grab guns. Didn't they have a full line? No, well, whatever.
Checking what's available, might be thinking about what's needed.
.2 Cypher.
Flawless.
That's the flawless round.
Be timeout from Tiffin this time. Looks like they're trying to ice out CSU even more.
I mean, this gives CSU a little bit of time to talk about what just happened at the very least. It's not perfect by any means. Do something. Not sure what Tiffin really has to talk about after that round. I do think you're right. I think this is where the cold reality sets in for CSU. We are 2 rounds down. We don't have money. We don't have ults. And coming to this one, we're the favorites. We were the heavy favorites. And Tiffin is bringing us out to the...
Yep.
Letting them simmer in their thoughts. On this light buy round, if they give one more after this, it's all over. Gonna force up. Or at least Fode will. He has just enough money to do so.
Yeah, he's sitting comfortable. So he was able to afford a bolt. So there is at least one rifle in play on CSU. Fortunately, they are going to miss the recon dodge, so it's going to get a scan off. Hawaii is going to get the Blade Storm.
Get out of my way!
It's going to be Blade Storm coming out.
Here.
Hawaii just needs to be quick with the shots.
The op tolls. The bell rings. And Knight finds the first.
Good starting, not a good position to start off as CSU. I like the owl drone going off a little bit. Also, he's gonna pop the tripwire, so Cypher knows he's there.
Updraft, that's the perfect time for the flash to come out. Can't find an opportunity for that tailwind to go through, just dashes into the wall.
They're causing some noise. They know that they're on site now.
You know the spike, there's the plant, Hunter's Fury sent to default, and that's the first shot. Fode is gone.
Unfortunately, he finds 2 with Hunter's Fury, and it's just Jet with the Blade Storm. He's gonna miss every single knife, able to get 1 before getting taken out by the rest of his team. CSU in a precarious position.
They dragged out 2 ults from that. That was what I was saying though. They were in a light buy round. It wasn't likely to win. But now they have the only ults on the field and they have guns.
They need 4 rounds in a row. Let's see if they can do it.
Let's fly.
If they can win 4 rounds, or if they can win 5, they take the map.
But yeah, 5 to win, 4 to at least secure overtime.
At this point, you really need to secure overtime.
There's gonna be no command early coming out. He's gonna push. He's gonna get taken down immediately though.
If they can clear the space, though, they will be able to get the revive, but there's not a good chance. Knots will find it, but he goes...
Knight popping off.
What?
Knight popping off with Mosey covering him. It's just Nugget left. He's on a total of 80 health.
Cage triggered.
The timing. He's gonna walk into a cross line.
This might be it. They have to get a thrifty to win now.
Do.
Match point.
I could fight. We should wrap this up.
Now look at this. I mean, light shields all around. Lime, not quite as bad as I thought it would be. They have mostly rifles. Lime probably gonna get a Guardian, maybe a Bulldog,
Most likely the Guardian.
maybe a Judge even. The shotgun in this map is not something to be looking forward to.
Especially since he's not Raze or Neon who could get in fast.
They break down that door, they move quick, but that's a wall bang. There goes Fode.
Knight's been popping off these last few rounds. Unfortunately, Nuggets also, and then Mosey taking 2 of them with him.
Now it's just Lime. It'll have to be a clutch, a monstrous clutch.
As much as I hate to say it, that's going to be the map and the game.
A heartbreaking way to end CSU. They fought them, they brought them to the brink. They felt good coming into this one. They thought they had it in the bag. But at the end of the day, they drop it 2 to 1.
So on the bright side, as we said earlier, both teams are still guaranteed to at least progress.
Yeah.
So this wasn't that much of a high stakes. This is more just a slight ego battle, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, again, CSU last season, I think they got 5th in Valorant. And then they got, I don't know. But Tiffin got 2nd. CSU didn't place that high. And in Valorant, Ohio Northern ended up winning it out. So this time for CSU, unable to take down the Kings. They'll have another opportunity come playoffs, but until then, they will remain bloody. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back with more for League of Legends in about an hour. So now is the time to go to the bathroom, do whatever you gotta do. We'll be back later.